I'll admit it, I was saying my prayers there. Thank the gods we made it out of Gortash's hellhole. Ugh, thank the gods it's over, I say. My last trip to the hells ever. Right you are. Got what we came for, and then some. Engine's burning like a bat out of a furnace again, though. Gods, I almost forgot how hot this thing is. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Probably.
I think I've had my fill of underwater misadventures. Let's get back to the surface world before any more perils seek us out.
I have no wish to see what floaters will break about the water after our little visit down below.
I'll get to your camp. We'll talk there.
Listen, lad. Only a special sort could have done what you did. Thank you.
By God, I'm glad you showed up. Hopefully Frel's not too worried about me.
You were so heroic. My word. I can't wait to tell Squav what happened. Gods, I hope he's all right.
Something's on my mind.
What they were doing with us was horrid. Thank you for saving me.
Featherweight Falson will be back in the ring in no time. Once my daughter Claw is freed.
Oh, that was amazing! Like one of them old hero stories. Thank you.
Ogro! It's free! Free!
Bloody hells! I was a goner for sure! Thank you.
My sincerest thanks, friend. I don't know what possessed you to find us in that place, but I am surely glad you did.
My lord, your act of valor will go down in Gondian history!
Still hurts. But thank you.
It's over, right? There's not more cutting. Thank God.
I'll save you! Please, I want to ask you something.
That was horrendous. I would rather yank Tiamat's tail than travel beneath the water again. Agreed. Leave the waters to the fish and the aboleths.
I am yours. Come to me.
You give me courage.
Sooner we're back on solid ground, the better.
I can't thank you enough. I was certain that place was to be my cold, wet tomb. You saved us! Saved us all! I thought it impossible, but you did it! We were kept hostage to control our families and the Steel Watch Foundry, to keep them building Gortash's death machines. Please. They need to know what happened here. They have no reason to obey Gortash anymore. If they rebel, it'll put a dent in Gortash's steel might. He did? Of course he did! I knew it. I knew he would do something.
Your world's air. I never imagined missing its feeling on my skin. Curious. I owe you a great debt, son-child. One I shall repay. When I return to the surface, I will alert my colleagues at the Society. Find me there, and I will offer you what aid I can against this evil.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have...
You were to administer Umberlee's justice. Instead, you conspire with the abomination. He who sickened the harbor with blood so black, the sea itself chokes.
Gods, they're nuts. You have to help me.
Step out of the way. Protect him, and Umberlee will swallow you whole. Your lies won't save you. Give us the abomination or be counted as his ally.
What? Mate, you've got to be kidding.
Come quietly. The Sea Queen will judge you.
I surrender, all right. You wouldn't hurt a harmless man, right? And you. Thanks for nothing, prick.
It's over! It's finally over! We're safe!
We have done Umberlee's will. Now, let us never return to the depths of her domain again. My sense of self-preservation outmuscled it on this occasion.
At least things have stayed interesting.
I hate to rest while our enemies still draw breath.
What's up for discussion?
Thank you again. May Gond's grace guide you.
Of course he's going to worry. Frel always worries. Gond, help him.
If only my Gladiola was free too.
Bala and Genshu will blow a bleeding gasket when they hear about this. Can't wait to tell them.
I need to gather my bearings, then find Jeff. My darling Jeff.
What path lies before me?
I can't believe they'd use me to control Drew. My poor, sweet wee lad. Why would anyone do something so cruel, so heartless? It hurts.
Thanks to you, me and my Scorv might see each other again.
Ha! The Noventivere will never die!
Can't wait to tell my Spanner about all this. He'll never believe it.
Bastard Grindo! Carpentry could never be good enough for my brother, could it? Just had to work in a Gondian forge. If I got me hands on the bastards that got Claw locked up, a quick 1-2 bang! Out like a light.
was anything recently. Haven't had a clean catch in a 10-day now.
What's on your mind?
Do you regret it?
I could never regret fulfilling my life's purpose. Besides, Lady Shah may afford me a little wiggle room.
Do not rush me.
Better not be cursed. Breathing, despite everything. Should mind my step.
You have beaten and tormented us to the brink of insanity. You cut out my eyes, but we will bow no more. Gondians! Rip the motivator from this bastard's hands! For Gond!
No choice but to keep going.
Kill the dead twice over.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Weep if you wish. Minsk will not judge.
I thirst for combat.
Got to keep fighting.
Want to.
tooth and claw.
Warning. Sequence trigger imminent.
Well, so much for peace.
To arms! Wait, no! To swords!
My victims await.
Let's finish this.
It's disarmed. My heart's about to hammer right out of my chest.
I need a quick word.
I thought the Overseers were invincible, but you killed him. Just like that.
I want my house, and my cat, and my...
as my feet can carry me.
The cub speaks.
Blood comes easy these days.
Fresh orders?
Sometimes the only way out is through. I'll strike you down.
Can we fight now? Who is not used to this taking of turns?
Prince's motivation sequence activated.
No holding back.
imminent.
On your command. Disarmed, and just in time.
Nothing will stand in my way. Need to find a way forward.
Time to push my luck again.
Listen up! For you, horns! Let's shake! For goodness!
I have something to ask.
I want this madness to end. I want to go home. Please, make it stop.
What happened to Obelia? Is she safe? My heart. I thought her lost. I would give more than just my sight to keep her safe. Our destination is the Neurosita, the nerve center of the Steel Watch. Guide me there, and I'll do the rest. Your bomb will most certainly do the trick. Place it directly on the Neurosita, and then run like every fiend of the Nine Hells snaps at your heels.
Burn this place to the ground, and the Bay Knights with it.
I want my house.
You wish to consult me?
Maybe I need more pockets. Anything of use?
Here, in unpowered prototype form, stands a completed steel watcher, the proudest achievement of the Foundry, and a tribute to the untiring efforts of the Bay Knight Overseers.
So small from here.
It's a diagram of mechanical designs, not just written, but ridged, so that blind fingers can trace out their shapes.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Easy these days.
Understood.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Justice is not so gentle.
On the victor's path.
Well, well. Look what we have here.
Onward.
dear gentleman. Most excellent.
fight against progress. I will not allow it.
Prince's motivation sequence activated.
by my hand.
I won't give in. Very well.
Weep if you wish. Minsk will not judge. Says Boo, even a dull blow will break your bones.
Battle favors the fearless.
What must be done?
Princey's motivation sequence activated.
heart's about to hammer right out of my chest.
Warning. Sequence trigger imminent. At the ready.
A spot of healing will help.
I've got them.
Another day, another fight.
There's a haggard stench about you.
The danger! The kicking of butts! Off! By just the width of your beast.
Your command.
But another harvest. Simple enough.
I go. No, you're not here. It's a trick. An overseer trick. But I won't fall for it. I'm a good Gondian.
Open up.
Eating oil over here.
What's inside? Need to find a way forward. Waterdeep.
Call and I answer.
I've a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
No time to rest.
No one back home will ever believe this. What's in here? How much farther can I go?
The inscription reads, "Fresh supplies for the Steel Watch, courtesy of Necromancer Balthazar."
was ripe with magic.
A parasite stirs within the pickled brain, twitching. As your mind connects, you feel yourself become strong, powerful, metal. You are a steel watcher, charging through the streets in pursuit of a young girl. She is screaming. For a split second, you wrest control. The steel watcher's legs lock. It crashes to the ground. The little girl disappears down an alley. Safe for now.
Yes, why not? Let's have a peek inside.
The watcher this brain controls is offline for maintenance. The brain dreams, images of life in a garden cottage in spring. The brain in this jar is aware that its watcher is on duty in the control center, vast and throbbing with illithid telepathy. It ignores your mind touch as a mere distraction. Your tadpole eagerly responds to the parasite in the brain jar. You blink to find yourself standing at Worm's Crossing. You are a steel watcher, a guardian of Baldur's Gate. Before you stands a group of humans.
He said he was Flaming Fist. That we had to empty our pockets if we wanted to enter the city. We didn't know it was a scam. We have nothing left, and my kids are half-starved. Please, let us into the city. We have nowhere else to go.
Your gears whine in protest, but you force your body to one side, gesturing for the family to enter the...
Thank you, sir. Come on, kids. Grab your bags. Hurry.
You are kicked from the Watcher's brain. The family runs into Baldur's Gate, unnoticed by the parasite. You see the familiar sights of Worm's Crossing before the parasite shuts down the connection. The Watcher this brain controls is offline for maintenance. The brain dreams, images of life in a garden cottage in spring. The brain in this jar is aware that its Watcher is on duty in the control center, vast and throbbing with illithid telepathy.
Still alive.
It ignores your mind touch as a mere distraction. The brain in this jar is controlling a watcher on sentry duty at Worm's Rock. It patrols back and forth, vigilant for trouble. Your mind whirls as the brain, swimming with parasitic juices, connects with yours. With a jerk, your mind is transported. You look down, your body of pure steel and power whirring. A dwarf cowers before you.
Please, Mr. Steel Watcher, sir. I'll never steal again, I swear it on my mum's life. Just let me go.
You take control, but it is a struggle. Your body freezes as the parasite fights back.
So, I can go? Oh, thank you, Mr. Steel Watcher, thank you!
You are kicked from the Watcher as the dwarf flees, unaware of how close he came to death.
Here we go. Moving ahead. time for mercy.
Butt kicking, for goodness! Steel spell or sweaty embrace. Has you now.
Death greets us all, but not today.
Death is but a word away.
Now this is my happy place.
What's it gonna take?
This is my time.
Need to stay focused.
Halal. A wise move.
Go for the eyes, Boo! I punch.
Orders.
Regard this spontaneous flatulator.
Gone with the weave.
Put him up.
This is my time.
Got to focus.
Death won't take me yet.
Quickly, or we shall have to find another mount. Swallow your battle cries, fiend, and wash them down with steel!
Consider my hackles erased.
A rough tempest I will raise. On the double. There goes my equilibrium.
Bye forever, pal.
Forever dauntless.
My faith will protect me.
Some healing for a wizard in need.
I have to hurry. No traps, please.
This head belonged to the automaton you encountered in the Underdark. How did it come to be here?
Give it a shot.
The Neurocitor awaits your input. The Neurocitor is the epicenter of the Steel Watch, controlling and connecting every single Watcher in the city. Its technology is far beyond anything you have ever seen. You'll need more than magic or steel to destroy it. This will destroy the Foundry, wiping it from the face of the Forgotten Realms.
That was a hell of a show, my friend. Watchers collapse in the street as we speak. And the Foundry. The scent of rune powder drifts through the city like a warm embrace. I see my bond did the trick. But it's not over. So long as a single parasitic Gondian remains, Baldur's Gate is under threat.
Enough, Wulbren. Gortash enslaved us, forced us to build his steel watches, but no more. Take the city, let the Iron Hands reign supreme. I just wish to go home and hold my daughter.
Please. If a Gondian told me the sky was blue, I'd look outside and check. You Gondians will lie, scheme, and torment this city until your dying breaths. Let's end this!
Wulbren, enough!
I won't watch as you poison your soul and the brilliant future that remains to the Iron Hand gnomes. I thought the Iron Hand gnomes had corrupted you, Wulbrin. Now, I wonder if it wasn't the other way around. Kill the Gondians, and you kill all we love. Collaboration, challenge, solving problems with the power of reason, creativity, and invention. I still want to believe you're better than that, Wulbrin. But even I am having my doubts. I say you're right. They deserve a leader who'll encourage them to create, not destroy. They deserve someone like me. I can't save you from yourself, Wulbrin. It hurts terribly, but I can't. Toss your values in the bin if you want, but don't throw out the Iron Hands with them. This is ridiculous. Iron Hands. Kill this man. How dare you?
Cowards!
The Gondians recognize Barkus Root as leader of the Iron Hand Gnomes, and look forward to ushering in a new peace between our factions.
It is with a heavy heart that I remove Wulbrin Bongal from our ranks. You have until first light to leave the city. Wulbrin.
I expect treachery from all sides, but you, little Barkus, the boy who followed me from the Underdark, who clung to me like moss to stone, when we next meet, my hammer will cleave your skull in two, and that is a promise!
A wizard's quite worthless with a tired mind. Sleep beckons, and I would follow.
An alliance with the Iron Hands. I didn't think it possible. The Gondians are in your debt, my friend. Simply call, and we will be by your side. I swear it.
Well, here we are. A most unexpected outcome. I am many things. A leader is not one of them. But no time like the present to learn. And I can't do any worse than Wulbrin, sorry as I am to say it. I don't know when he became so angry, so violent. But I'm glad to say I see the truth of it now. At last. Thank you for your encouragement. I needed it. And have done since the day we met. I may have lost Wulbrin, but I found a far preferable ally. Friend, even. Now, myself and the Iron Hand Gnomes have much to disentangle. But when you're ready to face what's waiting for you, believe me, we will be at your side. Shoo then. For now. My friend.
You wish to consult me?
This vessel is at thy disposal.
Do what thou wilt. Thou art the master, so it shall be.
Gortash isn't gonna find out about this.
Father will be waiting in camp. So, are you sure? The blades and just...
Feeling all right. Look out for us.
How can I help? I question the wisdom of that decision, but so... I'll be in the camp then. I...
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious. Well, you know best. I'll be ready whenever you need me. Take care of yourself out there.
You never worked for the rich before? For every bite you take, they get a whole cake.
The cub speaks. You're sure? Let.
Watch this, watch this.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Frankly, I'm reconsidering whether I want to make deliveries in a neighborhood where buildings suddenly explode.
Foundries can explode, the whole world can change. But if my orders stay the same, I stick to them.
She'll be at home with her loved ones.
It's peaceful, isn't it? My shop's pilfered every day.
Should dangerous research be suppressed for the common good?
The implications of my theory are significant, even profound.
Given the chance, I'd make a fine prince.
It is pleasurable to see you. Your intervention within the cult's underwater complex was a timely one. I am glad my carelessness did not cost the life of Duke Ravengard. That you also saved me was unexpected. It was not a judgment on your abilities. It was simply the result of my calculations, given the likely outcomes of such a rescue attempt. I believed my life to be of the least value in the equation, but I am grateful to have it, as is the society. Blurg and I have consulted on the matter of your reward. We first thought to ask the denizens of the Underdark for their aid in fighting the cult. Alas, our influence there remains negligible. I adopt the illusory appearance of someone else. You, for example.
Why can't a man be passionate about mineral ores?
Best be on my way.
The long vowel shift in Middle Kobold is fascinating.
It is pleasurable to see you. Your intervention within the cult's underwater complex was a timely one. I am glad my carelessness did not cost the life of Duke Ravengard. That you also saved me was unexpected. I too feel some warmth at your presence. Your inclination to generosity is an admirable quality, one I wish to reciprocate. Blurg and I have consulted on the matter of your reward. We first thought to ask the denizens of the Underdark for their aid in fighting the cult. Alas, our influence there remains negligible. Instead, we have selected a series of items from the Society's vaults. Given my kind's involvement in creating this evil, it is only right that I do my part in helping you defeat it, or at least improving your odds.
Odlewni tells me I have you to thank for its safe return. We know the risks when we go out into the field, but to lose my friend in such a way would have been most disheartening. If there's any conclusion to be drawn from this, I think it's that Odlewni and I are safest back in the Underdark. Our research there must continue. We may not be able to fight on the front lines as you do, but we may yet do some good for those who call it home. We'll depart when this absolute army is defeated. I understand you are involved in the matter. I hope our gifts will provide you with some meaningful assistance in fighting the evil Odlewni uncovered. Do let us know how you get on. So your escape from the Iron Throne was a narrow one.
Both brilliant and
Indeed. I find I now have an irrational fear of deep water.
What's up for discussion?
Once I publish my paper proving that it's just hyena mite infections that make gnolls so angry, I'll be famous.
Why can't a man be passionate about mineral ores?
I'm compiling a translation dictionary so warring species of the Underdark can understand each other. It's an essential step forward.
So much Underdark strife comes from vying for scarce minerals. I seek to invent new, easier ways to find such ores. From plenty comes peace.
If I was through the city streets, everyone will want spores.
I adopt the illusory appearance.
Oh, well met. I am the Society's leading expert on myconid spore telepathy. But I've had to delay my experiments. Run out of spores, you see. Oh, I miss them, those myconid spores. I don't feel quite right without them. Probably shouldn't have inhaled them all so quickly. Eh?
Seems simple enough.
The bibliophile.
No wonder.
No one thinks he's anything unless it hurts them personally.
Sense. Half the crew are dead on their feet, while the others are ready to drop
To magical protection, I'd really spare no expense.
Latest Baldur's Mouth edition. Oh, dynamite! That look.
Not to mention the parchment quality of the Gazette. Ugh, awful.
Change your mind. Go on, buy a Gazette. Another sale. Would you throw one of them?
Another letter from Oren.
You wish to consult me? I am yours. Come to me. You give me courage.
I bet you're pleased with yourself. Saving Ravengard and making a fool out of me in a single swoop. Go on, do your gloating. You've earned it. Yes, celebrate your fortunes. But remember that they are lost as quickly as they are gained. For now, you've tipped the scales in your favor. But all it takes is a whisper for me to tip them back. Why look for hidden meaning when the words are laid so bare? Besides, now is a time of celebration. I am sure you and Duke Ravengard have plenty to talk about. Ravengard will fall. I will strike when the Duke has the most to lose, and I have the most to gain. Clause A, Section 2. Should Soul Holder choose to abandon his patron, he is freed from his duty. His father, Grand Duke Ulder Ravengard, will be thus fated to die by an enemy's hand. A sealed pact is mightier than even Asmodeus's ruby rod. Do you think by merely saving a duke that you were ripping it through? You're such a witless little thing. Laugh in the face of the Archduchess Zariel, and she only laughs back. By all means, struggle and seethe when I come for Zariel's prize. Play the hero. Put up a fight. But don't forget who signed away his own father's life when Ravengard's finally bled.
Soldier?
Is something burdening you?
First you cleave my heart in twain, now you shatter it to pieces. My son, a monster, twisted beyond recognition. To think my blood flows through those veins. Is this my fate? To be freed from Gortash's hell, only to be trapped in yours?
It isn't what you think. It never was.
You turned your back on me, on your city, to chase the she-devil and her power. She stinks up the place even now. It is exactly what I think. There is always a choice.
Father, please. There's something I must show you.
Ravengard's tadpole clenches as your memories and wills flow into him.
My tears wounds. I'm in your mind.
The Grand Duke sees Mizora and her infernal sisters. He sees the agony in Will's face as an impossible choice is set before him.
No.
My son.
The past becomes present, and Will's thoughts are laid bare. Ravengard sees Will partnering with Mizora to defeat Tiamat's cultists before they could lay siege to Baldur's Gate, and he sees everything beyond. The Nautiloid journey, the perilous path to Moonrise, the astral prism, and the Emperor within.
Well,
everything I did for Baldur's Gate. I did for you.
All too right. My son. You sold your soul to save Baldur's Gate, and I cast you out for it. You gave yourself to the Hell's eternal fires so I might walk free. By the gods. Can you ever forgive me?
There's nothing to forgive. You wanted to protect the city. I only ever wanted the same.
You are a better man than most, and a better son than I deserve. I'll yet make amends, but my duty is first and foremost to the city and its people. There's something I must ask of you. Before I was captured, I was on a mission. Returning from Elturel, I discovered the plans of the Absolutists. I immediately realized the city couldn't defend itself against such an army. I didn't despair, because the city has a secret guardian, a worm that sleeps beneath. He can be called upon in times of great need. This is such a time. You've been trained in the ways of the great champions and proven to be one of them. The worm will answer your call. You must seek him out. This is no ordinary dragon. The worm goes by many names. Ansur, the waiting storm, the heart of the gate. He promised Balduran he'd protect the city if ever its existence was threatened, but just the once. Since then, the city has faced countless threats, but we always overcame. There was never a need to call on the worm. Until now. The Absolute is the greatest threat Baldur's Gate ever faced. The worm must be awakened, and the task falls to you. Take this. The legend of Ansur. An ancient epic. Ill-remembered. Dismissed as a mere tale. Let it set the path before you. The legend has it that Ansur will only answer to a proven hero of the city. Until a moment ago, I thought that was me. But is he who rejects his own child a hero? What of he who calls his brave son a monster? You showed me the truth. You showed me that I was the one who turned his back. You showed me that Will may be the future of Baldur's Gate, and well beyond it. And may the city know the truth of my only son. Pride of Ravengard. Pride of Baldur's Gate.
You wish to consult me?
We'll finish what my father couldn't. We'll awaken Ansur, the heart of the gate. O Balduran, founder due veneration. His guardian dragon Ansur, tremendous in worth. A savior below, our eternal elation. And to me. But, given who carried it, I think it's more than just a myth. Consider this. To Wormway neath prison's deepest level. That must mean Worm's rock prison. That's where we'll find the entrance to this Wormway. Then this. With the shock of a true hero's spark flickers, the torches alight, and Worm's eyes shall awake a glitter. To open the way, we'll need to spark torches. This dragon Ansur was Balduran's ally. We'd be fools to let him sleep while the dead Three's chosen raised the city. It's complicated. There's the joy of reconciliation, the relief of forgiveness, and the anxiety of new expectation. It's a flurry of emotion. I'm not sure how to make sense of it. Relief. My last 7 years have been defined by the secrets I carried. I feel light as a feather now that I've shed them. When I left the city, my father saw only a boy carrying the stench of the hells. Now, he sees the man I'm made of myself. Once all this is ended, once we've crushed the brain and freed the people, I could once more call Baldur's Gate home. Whether I return there, well, only time will tell.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
Please, kind sir, can you spare a few coins to feed my son? Go by this is likely to die. Would you throw it at a steel watcher? You don't have the pocket money for that. Maybe
The broadsheet's gone to pot ever since I left.
Change your mind. Go on, buy a gazette. Another sale. I think I'm getting the hang of this.
likely to die.
You don't have the pocket. An entire edition dedicated to one lord and his metal boy.
Can you spare a few coins to feed my son? He's sick and likely to die.
Gortash has got to be paying them out sync fees.
Please. Get them right here. Oh, please. Printing block has never been so hot.
Somehow you are. Where's the steel watch when you need
Where to buy sandals? It's all here in the...
You wish to consult me? I am yours. Come to me. Thank you.
Likely to die. It's all here in the steel watcher. Oh, please. A gazette a day keeps the ignorance away.
What about the smell? It stinks. Something rotten.
Probably just a dead cat. Maybe a few dead cats.